Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Third installment of Scott's Selections here for Tuesday, July 22nd. For the actual play, quick recap. What happened yesterday? Had a loss in baseball. Perdomo over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at plus 100 on DraftKings. Unfortunately, he batted ninth in the game, which was kind of unexpected. Didn't matter, though. He had chances. The guys on base didn't really do anything. Picked up a loss there. Look for a winner here on Tuesday. For the extra play, the minor, from our picks, check the winners, Whiners, and the stats for websites. And so use promo code WEH4USD5 to core purchase. Plus, a reminder, hit the like button and subscribe to the Winners, Whiners, and Sets on YouTube channels. For the play, they're going to the actual WNBA card, looking at a matchup between the Dream and the Aces, taking place at around 10 p.m. Eastern Time. For this game with the player problem, go with Asia Wilson to lead the game in scoring. Top point score at minus 135 on FanDuel. Time recording of 12:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So, Carver's going to go with the prop here for Wilson. First reason, despite the Aces being an underwhelming team this season, she's been putting up numbers as Wilson is averaging 22.3 points per game, which ranks second in the entire league. But all time, she is an elite scorer in the actual WNBA because in her career, she's averaging 21.2 points per game, which is number one all time in the history of the WNBA. So Asia Wilson is, statistically speaking, the best scorer of all time in the league, and I do think this price is pretty cheap based on the actual matchup and the spot. Now, for the actual prop in itself, it has cashed in 7 of the Aces' last 8 games. Asia leads them in scoring all the time. Think it'll happen again here in this game on Tuesday. Also been good at home. She's scored at least 22 points in 4 straight home games. She's also been great against the Dream, as she has scored at least 26 points in 4 straight against Atlanta. And on top of that, a couple of key scorers are out. Or at least one of them is going to be out for this game, guaranteed. The other might miss this game. As Ryan Howard, who's one of the leading scorers for Atlanta, is out for this game, 16.5 points per game. And Jackie Young, who is also averaging in the 16-point range, averaging 16.8 points per game this season, is questionable. So the Aces might be missing their second leading scorer. You're going to see the Dream missing one of their leading scorers as well. And I do think you're looking at Wilson, who is in a good position to actually lead the game in scoring anyway. But with Jackie Young potentially not playing, and with Ryan Howard being out, I think Asia should cruise to lead the game in scoring. And I do think with her numbers against Atlanta, having scored at least 26 points in 4 straight against this team, and the fact is she is the number one scorer per game all time in the history of the league, I do think that Asia Wilson should be able to get there by getting into the 20s. She might have a monster game. Maybe she goes for 30 in this one, but I do think she can get there with a casual 25, give or take. But simply put, I think there's a couple ways to get there, and I do think that Asia, with her elite scoring repertoire, should look sharp in this matchup. Give me Asia Wilson to cash this prop on the Tuesday card. So once again, the play of the day here for Tuesday, July 22nd is going to be on Asia Wilson to lead the game in scoring. Top point score at minus 135 on FanDuel. Bye, everyone.